Okay, look at those pictures and you can see a desert, a field, mountains, and the sky. Okay, and of course, the numbers, the desert is number 1. The field is number 3. It's a cornfield, I think, or some kind of maize or something, maybe. The mountains are picture 2, and the sky is in picture 1 and picture 2, and only in picture 4 as well. Okay, look at the pictures. What can you see in part 1? Over in part 1, you can see the desert, a glass bottle. You can see the brothers, the lazy one and the one who works hard, and the mother. And you can see some mountains, and in the mountains, there's a palace. And here's a very rich man in some very fancy clothes. Okay. Before we look at the next part of the story, though, look at the highlighted words in part 1 of the story. And we've got them, and that means Hassan and Walid. Okay. So we're going to look at page 134, and we're going to learn about object pronouns. Now, there are 2 kinds of pronouns that we need to talk about. The first ones are subject pronouns. A subject pronoun is what comes at the beginning of the sentence. So that is I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they. Okay. The object pronouns are things like me and him and her and us and them. Okay. So for example, I like sweets. I like them. Okay. Let's have a look at the back of the book, page 134. And here we go. And I have to get rid of the answers from last year. So let's have a look at these things. You can listen to this. Can you help me? I love you. She doesn't love him. He phones her every day. I don't like it. Wait for us. And please help them. Yeah, pronouns take the place of nouns. We use the subject pronoun when the noun is the subject of the verb. That's the person who does the action. John is a doctor. He lives in London. Okay? But we use the object pronouns when the noun is the object of the verb, the person who receives the action. You can say most of the time in English, at the beginning of the sentence, you can use a subject pronoun like, for example, I. Yeah, I like you. Okay, I am the person who does the action. I am the subject. Okay, now some of these don't change. You doesn't change. It doesn't change. Okay, but the other ones all change. So I love you. Do you love me? Okay, and the me is the object pronoun. Okay, so we've got subject, verb, object, or subject pronoun, verb, object pronoun. Now, things that we need to remember, that we use object pronouns after prepositions also. So with, to, from, in, on. Okay, I'm in love with her, not I'm in love with she. Give this money to him, not give this money to he. Really, I would say as a good rule, the easy way to remember this, if it's at the beginning of the sentence, use he, she, or they. If it's not at the beginning of the sentence, use him, her, or them. Okay? He likes them. She likes him. Do you see what I mean? And if we look at these black and blue ones, you can see what's happening. Okay? We're going to do some practice in a moment. So I'm going to finish this one here and move on to the next page.